Hello guys, welcome back. Today in this tutorial I'm going to talk about two most important core trading principles. So the whole topic of this tutorial is making better trading decision with the core trading principles, which is risk reward ratio, or you can say RRR, and win rate, which is success or hit ratio. So I'm going to talk about what is risk reward ratio and how to use it. And then I'm going to talk about what is win rate or success or hit ratio and how to use it. And then I'm going to talk about there are some myth in trading world. Okay. And then I'm going to talk about how to combine both RRR and win rate and taking better trading decision with stop loss. Trust me, professional risk management, money management and position sizing gives you much better chance of success. So there are some assumptions in this tutorial. So when I'm going to calculate RRR and win rate in this tutorial, I'm not considering brokerage and transaction cost. So when you do your calculation, you need to take into consideration both brokerage and transaction cost. Alright, let's move and see what is risk reward ratio or RRR. So RRR is expected gain of an investment against the risk of loss. So what is expected gain of an investment? So that means what is your maximum profit that you can generate for a particular investment, and what is your maximum loss that you can lose out of that investment. So when you gain or when you will be in profit, what is the maximum profit that you can generate, and when you lose, what is the maximum loss that you can lose. So for a trading perspective or in trading world, we do know our take profit point and stop loss point. So from the entry point to the take profit point, that is our take profit distance, and from entry point to stop loss point, that is our stop loss distance. So when I'm talking my maximum profit, that is my take profit distance, that is from my entry point to the take profit point. Now when I'm talking about my maximum risk of loss, that is nothing but your stop loss distance, which is entry point to stop loss. Now let's say if your entry point is $100, now your take profit point at 180 and stop loss is at $60. So your RRR will be 2 to 1, because your take profit distance is 80, which is 180 minus 100, and your stop loss distance is 40, which is 100 minus 60. Now 80 divided by 40, which you can get it 2 to 1. So your RRR or risk to reward ratio is 2 to 1. So it means that when you be in profit, you will get $2, and when you will be in loss, you lose $1. Or in a way, your maximum profit that you can generate is $2, and with the maximum loss is $1. Alright. Now I'm going to talk about why RR is so important, and before that I'm going to talk about what is win rate or success or hit ratio. It's very simple. Your win rate is how many trades you win out of your total trades, or how many trades is profitable out of your total trades. It might be in a day, it might be in a month. That is your win rate for the day, that is your win rate for the month. But the whole concept is how many trades you win or how many trades is profitable for you out of how many trades is totally you have traded for that particular time frame. So your win rate or success or hit ratio is number of profitable trades divided by total number of trades. So let's say your total number of trade is 100 and out of that 50 trades are profitable, so your win rate is 50%. Now coming to why RRR is so important for the trading world or for the making a better trading decision. So what RRR really tells you? It tells you how big your win rate has to be in order to make money. If your RRR is 2 to 1 or if your RRR is 5 to 1, then according to your RRR, you need to decide what will be my win rate to make money. Let's say if your RRR is 1 to 1 and if your win rate is 50%, it doesn't make sense, right? Because when I'm saying your RRR is 1 to 1, it means that when you win, you will win $1, and when you lose, you will lose $1. Now I am saying my win rate is 50%. It means 50% of my time I will win and another 50% time I will lose. So in one side I'm saying when you will win you will get $1 and when you will lose $1. At the same time I'm saying you will win only for 50% of your time. It means that I will get only $1 50% of my time and another 50% time I'm losing, so I'm losing also $1. So at the end of the day I'm in the break-even. I'm not generating any profit for me. I'm just touching the break-even point. So if your RRR is 1 to 1 and your win rate has to be more than 50% to make money. It makes sense, right? So it means that to looking at your RRR, you need to decide what should be my win rate, or at least what should be my win rate to touch the break even. So in order to make money, your win rate has to be more than that. So now what I did here, I just kind of created 4 scenario, which combination of RRR and win rate, just to show you the combination of RRR and your win rate so that you can make money. There are 4 different scenario. I just made it for you guys. So first one, I just taken the RRR is 0.5 to 1 and in order to make money your win rate has to be more than 67%. Now when your RRR is 1 to 1, your win rate has to be more than 50% to make money. And if your RRR is 2 to 1, of course it has to be at least 30%, 33% to touch the break even. Now when your RRR is 3 to 1, your win rate has to be at least 25% to touch the break even. Now if you want to make money, it has to be more than 25%. So what you can observe here, when your RRR is kind of moving from 0.5 to 1 to 2 to 3, your win rate is decreasing. So it's a kind of inverse relationship. Okay, but just the whole concept why I'm so serious about RRR and win rate is because without win rate there is no value to RRR. Okay, if someone will tell you, some traders tell you, your RRR has to be at least 3 to 1, it doesn't make sense, right? Unless until someone will tell you what will be your win rate. Okay, now coming to here, there are some myths in trading world and I'm going to talk about that a little bit. So first one is, most of the traders, as I told you, they will tell you your RRR has to be at least 2 to 1. Honestly speaking, it doesn't really makes any sense to me, because without a win rate your RRR is not adding any value. Okay, it has to be a combination of both. Okay, now the second point, most of the time traders say 50% doesn't make sense, it's a pure gambling. So 50% of win rate, it means that you are saying 50% of time you lose and 50% of time you will win. It just doesn't make sense to anyone, but that's not true. You trust me, you can be a very good profitable trader with a win rate of 50% or less. As you can see, your scenario third and fourth, your win rate is really less than 50%, but still you are making money if your RR is 2 to 1 and 3 to 1, right? So there are two myths as I just discussed. And the final point, what I'm going to discuss about is, what are the steps to follow for better trading decision. Okay. So first, measure your trade with stop loss and take profit distance. As I discussed earlier, your stop loss and take profit distance is nothing but from your entry point to your take profit point and entry point to a stop loss point. And then you have to calculate your RRR and compare with your win rate, and then combine both RRR and win rate, and you can significantly take a better trading decision. Thanks for tuning in and hope you have learned something that you can apply in your own trading. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thanks.